Welcome everybody, I'm Robin LaRue and I want to thank you for joining me for a few minutes today. I have some tips for you on how to stay sane through the Mercury retrograde we have going on right now. And what is a Mercury retrograde if you're not familiar with that? But let me start by saying that we are all made up of energy, and we communicate with every other thing through that energy, and it can affect our moods, it can affect our health, it can affect a lot of things around us. And when we have low energy, then we are usually like sick or tired or angry and cranky. And when our energy is up, obviously you're happy and healthy, and you're just kind of in sync with everything else that's around you. So what that has to do with the planet Mercury, and the energy of the planet Mercury is all about reasoning and common sense and being rational. And it stands for communications, versatility, logic, what else? It's the order of the learning process that we have and our skill building capabilities. So what retrograde actually means, according to the planets, it's just kind of like an optical illusion where the planet appears to be going backwards in our orbit as we see it from Earth. So that's why we tend to think, you know, it's backwards, and everything that Mercury stands for is going to be out of whack. So when things get kind of out of whack in the Mercury retrograde, and it'll run from February 17th, I believe, to March 9th. So you have like 3 weeks to deal with this. So I thought I'd come on and give you some tips on how to deal with it. The first thing we can do is be nice and keep a positive attitude, so that we're sending out positive vibes, and that way everything around us resonates in a positive vibe, and we kind of stay away from the negative Nellies and stuff like that. The other one is a big one, is leave early because it does have a big effect on travel, and things get messed up a lot more, and they expect delays, and it can be a little challenging. So again, see rule number 1, be nice and send out positive energy. Also during Mercury retrograde, I'm having trouble with that, our electronics can go wonky on us. So we just, again, stay calm, see rule number 1, put out positive energy. We can do a few things to keep ourselves safe. We can back up our information and just take a little more time, or just put it aside and go back to it later, because it'll miraculously be back online. It's funny how that works. The last thing, nope, not the last thing. Mercury is also all about communication. So we want to be very clear in our speech, which I'm not being very precise today, but we want to be very clear and communicate our thoughts, and just be aware of what we're saying. Let's see. And another big thing is, don't make any new big decisions if you can help it. If you've got stuff already in the works, then by all means, it's okay to finish that out. And another thing that we can do to help get us through this transition, yep, is use essential oils, and it can help balance our throat chakra. With a balanced throat chakra, we speak with truthfulness and integrity and clarity and confidence. So some of the oils that we can use for that, we can use frankincense for speaking our truth. We can use black pepper for integrity. We can use clary sage for clarity, and for confidence, we can use spearmint. So that's a few tips on how to help you successfully navigate a Mercury in retrograde. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope you are well, and I'll see you tomorrow.